Hola everyone, it's Jackie Scrap and Latina. So I'm back with part 2 of my haul. And the next booth one of the other booths I visited, I can't say the next because I don't remember the order. But one of the ones I did visit, and it was basically because I needed my tape. And if you watch my video from years ago, I mentioned a tape and it's gotten very, very popular. It's the basic tape, and I'll show you a package. Double-sided tape, and last year I racked up on 10 packs of this, and I forgot to pack some for the expo. As I said, I packed super fast, so I was missing quite a few things. So I stopped by Scrap that, and I just stopped in for specifically for the tape. I picked up these mini pop dot adhesives because I know I was going to be using small letters, and these are tiny, I don't even think you could tell. I know I was going to be using little small letters and gears on my layouts, so I picked this up. And while I was there, I found some things, and it was cool. And while I was there, I actually came across another crafty friend, Stephanie, Mommy Turtle here on YouTube. Hey Mama! And her beautiful family. Actually, I think her name is Stephanie R Designs or Stephanie R Creations, but she is Mommy Turtle on YouTube when I first met her. And if you give me a second, I don't even have my cell phone. I don't know where my cell phone went. Okay, I was gonna tell you her Instagram name, but what I'll do is I'll try and post it below. So I bumped into her, which was really cool to see. We were supposed to actually crop together, but she couldn't crop. So I'm looking forward to next year, Stephanie and Nicole, who's Sweet Designs, and maybe we can get together and do the crop. Oh, another tip. If you decide to crop, now you can't reserve a table unless you have 4 people have already paid to crop. So reserving a table is great and all, but if you want to get electricity, like this year it was $115 for electricity, and I was like, okay, I can't swing that. There's no way. And basically you get it for the whole weekend. You know what I mean? But I was only cropping for 1 day, so it would have been $115 for 1 day. So, but I figured was, hopefully next year I can come across a table of 4, reserve a table, maybe get 4 people together and split the cost of the electricity, 4 ways. So that's another tip for you guys if you decide to crop, and if you can come across 4 friends that are going to do it, well, 3 other friends that are going to do it with you, maybe you can split the cost of the electricity. Because I, for one, use my glue gun for everything. And at one point, I needed my glue gun. And I said that, I was like, oh, how I miss my glue gun. So, but anyway, okay. So scrap that. I picked up those adhesives, and then I grabbed these stamp sets because these were $2.50, and I've seen this at Michael's for $5. And it's the illustrated. I don't do the Bible journaling, but I love this illustrated faith. And this one is the Bright and Brave, and it says praying, written for me, choose happy, sermons, today's scripture. I just love this. I love it. Amen, amen, amen. God is love. My personal testimony. Oh, love it. So that's that one, and it was only $2.50. So that's awesome. And then the other one that I got is called Names of God, and they have it all: Christ, His, Counselor, Emmanuel, Yahweh, Adonai, Jesus, Prince of Peace, God Almighty, Wonderful, Eternal, Most High, Father, Messiah, Abba. And I hope that's the name of it. I hope I'm saying the right thing. Yeah, right? I think so. Yeah. Bright and Brave, and then Name of God. Yeah. So that was that one. I love that one. And then I just grabbed 2 stencils. They were $2.50 each. I grabbed the Distressed. Yeah, sorry, I was looking for the name. And for $2.50, that's not bad. It's a 6x6. And then I grabbed the vines. And these are by Color Factory. So I've never heard of that company. So I'm not sure. You know what? I'm going to open them and tell you if they're flimsy. No, actually they're not. They're actually pretty sturdy. Okay. Yeah, they're actually pretty sturdy. So that's pretty good. Wow, okay. I've actually purchased some that were more and were actually flimsier. So, okay. There was one booth, and let me see if I can... Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? I just had them here so I can show you. And... oh, here they go. They're right next to me. Oh my gosh, if it had been a dog, it would bit me. I don't have my book. Yes, here I go. Okay. I'm going to tell you exactly what the name of the booth was because they had the cutest stamps and stencils, and I wanted to go back for some stamps and I didn't go back for them, which is probably better because I didn't need them. They were just really awesome stamps. It was called Petticoat Parlor. Okay, Petticoat Parlor, and I picked up these Mickey stamps, stencils, and this one is Mickey Mouse and it says Believe. This is Daisy and it's adorable. This is adorable. These were $2 each. Donald and he says Hiya. Goofy, he says Gosh. Mickey, he says Magic. And Pluto, and he says Cheerful. So those were $2 each, and again it was from Petticoat Parlor, and they had awesome stamps. And I did say I'm gonna come back, and I didn't go back. And I'm kind of happy I didn't go back, but you know, and kind of like bummed that I didn't go back, if that makes any sense, because I know I don't really need the stamps, but they were some really cute stamps, guys. I'm not kidding you. So, but I did grab those stencils. Like I said, I just grabbed those really quick, and then I said, oh, I gotta come back to get these stamps, and I just didn't. So, this is annoying me. I watched the videos, and as much as I want to have everything out, you know, my buttons, my medals, and it's just annoying me that it looks so messy in the video. So please excuse the background, and I really have to get started on that. I don't think this whole having it all out in the open is working for me. Okay, moving forward. There was a booth. Oh wait, I'm not done. I'm sorry, scrap that. They had some kits, and like I said, I packed in a hurry. I did not get to create my kits like I wanted to. So I decided, this was on you know, I decided I was just gonna go ahead and buy some kits there and work on them. So these kits were $2.50 each because they were 4 for $10, and then I think anything over that was still $2.50. So I grabbed the photo play, which is, I guess that's the name of it, right? Hashtag thing to remember. No, that's not it. Oh, Family Ties. Okay. Yes, so this is the photo play Family Ties, and these, again, these were $2.50, and it brings the papers and the stickers. Then you've got the what did I say? With Friends. Oh, Fun with Friends. Oh my gosh, Jackie. Fun with Friends. And it brings the stickers and, you know, the papers. And I mean, I can't really show you guys what's inside of them, but I got the Adorn It Little Princess. I think that's the name of the collection. Princess, just Princess. Okay. So the Adorn It Princess collection. Oops. Sorry about the lighting. Right. And then I picked up Julie Nutting. Paper dolls. And for $2.50, I thought they weren't bad. They weren't bad because they only bring, I think, 6 sheets. If I'm not mistaken, they bring 6 sheets, a cut-up page, and a sticker sheet. This is the Buckaroo collection. and my son was Woody 1 year for Halloween, so I can use that for him. Then I got me an illustrated face collection, and apparently I got 2. Oh, I didn't mean to get 2. This is the Bright and Brave. I didn't mean to get 2, but okay. So this is the Bright and Brave illustrated face, and this goes with that stamp set that I just shared. And then there's a second. And then I got the Faith collection, and this one I did love, by Simple Stories. Those, yeah. The cutout sheets. And then I got the Love and Adore collection, and this one was really cool. Those are the cutout sheets. And look at that. Isn't it cool? So I got that too. And those were $2.50 each at Scrapbook. Okay? So there was a booth, Echo Park Paper. Let me just confirm the exact name so I don't give you guys the wrong information. Real quick. Echo Park Paper, yes. Echo Park Paper. And as I said, keep your ears open because I overheard someone saying how the kits were $4 each if you bought 10 or more. So I was like, oh, okay, perfect. I'm gonna go get some. So I went over and picked up a few, and I was actually excited because I saw these kits and I said, oh my gosh, these are the same kits that we're finding at Tuesday Morning, and we think, and which it is, a phenomenal deal at $5.99. So when I got them at $4, I was like, yes. So I grabbed quite a few because, as I said, yeah, hold on. As I said, I didn't pack any kits for the expo. So some of them I grabbed 2 packs of because, I have 3 boys. And I grabbed the Little Man pack, and these were $4. Then I grabbed the Boy Oh Boy pack. And these, I think, bring 12 papers. Yes, it brings 12 double-sided papers, and it says textured papers and an element sticker sheet. So look how cool that is. So I grabbed 2 of those Boy Oh Boy. And as I said, $4 for these. It's great. I grabbed the That's My Boy collection. No, these are mine. I did bring some kits from home. These were mine. These I already had. And let me show you. I'll show you real quick. These were there as well. But these, as you can see, I paid $5.99 for this in 2015. And they still have them for $5.99. And like I said, they're still a great price. At that price, it's still great. So, wait, this is mine. Right? No, this was part of it, yeah. A Beautiful Life. Walking on Sunshine. And okay. There's just a few more. Pirates. So by the time I picked up these kits, I was like all set. I picked up the adhesive from the other booth, and I was all set for the Expo. And in another video, this is Dino and Friends, and I picked up 2 kits of these. In another video, I will share how I packed, what I packed for the Expo. And please feel free to leave any tips on what I should have done. What do you think I should have packed? This is Rustic Elegance, and this is for a friend who just got married in July, and they had a barnyard wedding. So I think that's gonna be fabulous. And I bought 2 kits because sometimes, like, it brings 1 sheet of each paper. So this way I have 2 of each paper if I want to do a double page layout spread. Petticoats and Pinstripes, the female version. And And then petticoats and pinstripes, the male version. And then they had the, oh wait, I'm sorry, there's a few more here. Yep, this is the last of it. I got birthday wishes for the boys. And I thought I got birthday wishes for the girl. I think I might have used that on the layout that I was making the other day. I got what is this? Space Academy. And this is going to be awesome for the, there was a ride in Disney World, the Buzz Lightyear. And we all got on, so all those pictures, that's going to be awesome for that. And then I got the Arsenic and Lace, and this is a July 2017 Tuesday morning. And look, it's, you can see it's scratched out, but it's a Tuesday morning sticker, $5.99, and it says July 7th, 2017, so they just got it from Tuesday morning. But you know, or maybe it was gonna go to Tuesday morning and didn't go, I don't know. Then I got 2 of the Travel Collection Dots and Stripes, and it's funny because I don't see any stripes in here. There's all dots. But this is basically the what do you call that? The bright, the neutral colors. And then I got the Summer Collection, which would be the bright colors. Okay. Then they had some ephemera to go with it, and these cards were $1. That's for the Little Man collection. I'm sorry, Little Boy collection. Then they had some dies, and these were $5. And this was all in the same booth. And this stamp set, $5. And that's perfect for my son's now, his layout of his birthday party, because it was a video game bus. So that's gonna be awesome to use. I grabbed this one because I love the distressed look of it. See the letters? Don't mind my son and my husband, they're playing around. This camera. They're having so much fun. They're supposed to be laying down sleeping. It's like midnight here, but. And then I got this one. These were $5. Say cheese, or $7. I think these were $7. I'm sorry. These were $7. Say cheese. Magic. And then these I think were $10. The bigger ones were $10. And then this one. They're being so silly over there. I hope they don't wake up everyone else in the house. This was $3, and it was by the register, so I just picked it up to round off my my total. And these were like the different shades of what wasn't in the 12 by 12. And then they had some chipboard pieces, and these were all $1. So I got the Jack and Jill because I can use this on a layout for my daughter. Beautiful. I got the Happy Summer. The Arsenic and Lace to go with that kit that you just saw. I actually was supposed to pick up 2 and accidentally picked up 3 of the Dino and Friends. The Dino Friends, I'm sorry. But it was supposed to be 2, but it's okay. Maybe I'll do a layout for each one of them of their own picture in their album, and then you know, use the chipboard because I took my 3 boys. So that was Echo Park paper. And scrap that, where I saw my girl Stephanie, right girl? And then I went to, oh, this is for a project that I'm doing. I went to, oh, Craft Fancy. I actually stopped at Craft Fancy. Now, what I mentioned was that everything was going to be new. There were 2 things that I was out to get when I went to the Expo. The Tim Hortons stamp platform, and the guys, please. Sorry, the Tim Hortons stamp platform, and the new release of the Distress Oxides. I decided to skip on the new release of Distress Oxides because I had wanted to take the class first and see if I liked them. Which, by the way, I do. I do love the oxides. We use them in that class. Love them. And then I said to myself, but you know what, Jackie, you already have the 6 you picked up from Michael's with your coupons. Leave it at that. Use those. Get them another time, okay? But at Craft Fancy, they did have the Tim Holtz stamp platform. Oh, sorry, let me put this here so it doesn't spill. and it was $35. So I got it. I wanted this because I have the Misty, the original Misty that I got last year at the Expo, which I haven't used yet, I'm not gonna lie. But this one I was told, I heard on YouTube and through product reviews that you can use on a layout, and that's why I'm so excited to use my stamps on the layout. So I got the stamp platform for $35. We also got a 10% off if you took his class, the Craft Fancy class. So we got 10% off of that. So that was $3.50 off of that. But to make it an even better deal, the lady at the counter, which was the girlfriend of the gentleman who we took the class from, this is a $15 sleeve for the stamp platform. I haven't used it yet, but according to her and another customer that was there purchasing it, there have been problems with the platform where they break easily. I don't know how, but they did say that this is definitely something that you should keep it in. And so I said, you know what, let me get it. I did not get another set of magnets because apparently the magnets also break. I didn't get that, so I'm hoping I don't have a problem. But I did get the platform protective sleeve, which is really cool, by the way. See his signature and the distressed look of it. And then I got the platform, and she gave me both for $40, which was a $10 savings. So that was awesome. Not to mention that I got the additional 10% off. So I paid, what, $4 off, $36 for both. So that was an amazing deal, and I was happy about that. And again, I passed on the distressed colors. But, you know, I figure they don't want to let me use what I have. While we were at the crop, though, they came back in. What they do at the crop is sometimes the companies don't want to load their bus with everything, and they come into the crop and they give you deals. And while we were at the crop, Craft Fancy came back into the crop and they offered some deals. And one of them were the papers were $5 and $6 depending on the pad, or 3 for $12. And so I grabbed 3 of these paper pads, and then I just gave one to Yolanda and Karen each, you know, as a thank you for cropping with me. And then I kept one. So this is the watercolor paper by Lawn Fawn. And that's pretty. And then they had stencils. Now, these stencils here, I want to say, are the new release, right? Wait, hold on. Yeah, I think these are the new release. I got caught up in the whole, oh, be the first to own it, be the first to own it. Because that day, they said it was the first time they had ever released these stencils. And so she's like, oh, you want to say you're the first one to get it? And I got caught up on it. And so these were $6 each, but there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 2 of them that was part of the 3 for $12 at the crop party. I just can't remember which ones they are. So some of these, I think these 2 are definitely here. Wait. Yeah, I think these are the ones. Hold on. 3, 5, 7. I want to tell you guys the correct information, but I really can't. Yeah, I can't figure which ones they are. But as I said, I got these from Craft Fancy. I got the mini octagonal lace. Beautiful. This one, I think these Gabrielle Polanco, I believe these are new. These just came out that weekend. And this is a 6x6 bubble wrap. I love her stuff. And I actually want to place an order on her website, the Scrapbook Diaries, for her stamps. They did not have them at the Expo. I did look for them. They didn't have them. This is Riveted, also by Gabrielle Polanco. This one is Constellations by Carmen Medlin. And so I had to get the Mini Galaxy to go with that. Sorry about the glare. And then I grabbed the Mini Cell Theory by Jamie Etch. And I actually met her that day. She's so sweet. She was there. She is so sweet. She helped me out big time. And then, like I said, some of them were part of the, I think these gears were actually regular price too, of $6. Mini gears. I don't think this was a new release, though. I just don't think I have it. That's why. And then this one is, I don't know what this one is called. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this one is called. It doesn't have a name, but it's got flowers. So. And then the 3 for $12, which were $4 each. I grabbed these at the crop. I got this 12 by 12 art. It's beautiful. 12 by 12. This one is just amazing. I love this. Look at this. I love this. And this one's called Poppy Field. The first one is Viva La Art, and this one is Poppy Field. And I love that. Oh my god, I can't wait to use that. And then this one here is called Leafy Branches. And this one is called Cards and Lace. Isn't that beautiful? Cards and Lace. And then I got a small one. Yeah, here they go. It is called Scribbled Heart Fragment. I think that'd be great for a card. And then this one here, which is called Wild Blooms. Okay. So that was at the crop. Like I said, they come in, they kind of want to get rid of the stuff, so they sell it. And while we were there, also Card Fancy, Karen, so thank you, Karen. She was actually the one that informed me of the fact that Card Fancy, what? No, I'm making a video. Okay, I'll be right there, hon. Sorry. She informed me that they had oxides, and what they had them were for five and change, I think, or 3 for $12. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a few. I didn't get the full bundle like I wanted to release, but I went ahead and I grabbed a few. And one of the ones I grabbed was, oh, okay, so they were $5.99. Here they go, $5.99 or 3 for $12. So I grabbed them. Ice Spruce, Walnut Stain, Spice Marmalade, Cracked Pistachio, Lucky Clover, and Worn Lipstick. So thank you so much, Karen, for giving me the heads up on this. I now have 12 of his colors. I want to say this is the first release, and that's, now I have the full first release, but I'd have to look and see like what order they came out in. But okay, so that was that. And then I think I'm done. I can't believe it's been 28 minutes. Oh my gosh. So that's it, guys. That was my Scrapbook Expo haul. That was my make and takes, the giveaways, the exciting news I had to share with you guys about winning the silhouettes. And I want to thank you all for watching. And if you are attending a Scrapbook Expo, please enjoy, make the best of it. It's an awesome experience, especially if you get up with some friends. So, and do share on YouTube, because we all want to know, you know, your experience and what you purchased. I, for one, want to know. So thank you all for watching, and have a good day. Adios.